praise to the Most High, Supreme Cosmic Consciousness. I am that I am. I shall be what I shall be. The Most High that lives through me and you. I feel y'all. I see y'all. We are one. I'm Kalel, and I'm here to give y'all some downloads today on the Supreme Cosmic Consciousness and what the Supreme Cosmic Consciousness, the Most High, the Consciousness Supreme truly is. Now, being though we are programmed, all of us, we was all programmed in this holographical, matrixical world to believe that the Most High was sitting up on top of a cloud, up in the sky, up in the heavens, looking down on all of us like a Monopoly board, right? And the Most High was just sitting up there watching us do everything like, oh, he went to work today. Okay, that's nice. Oh, he bought some new J's. Oh, he got the new 2K. Oh, she cooking chicken. And that's not the case at all. The Most High is literally consciousness. So what is consciousness? Let's go to the Keys of Enoch, Book of Knowledge. Let's get a book definition on what consciousness is. Consciousness. Existing everywhere there is life and containing love, power, emanations, and information needed for higher self-realization. Consciousness, or conscious, when you look it up, say you just go on Google and look up the word conscious. Conscious means to know. To know means to have knowledge. Well, if you break down the word knowledge, knowledge means to know the ledge. And once you know that ledge and peer over that ledge and see that you can fall off, you can step back away from that ledge and realize that ledge has a wide dome, which is wisdom. So consciousness is literally knowing to have wisdom. Consciousness is literally the mind. So consciousness is mind, and we all have minds. We all are emanations, you know what I'm saying, and information of that supreme cosmic consciousness. We are all self-realization of that supreme cosmic consciousness. We just been in a slumber sleep, and out of that mindset to know that we are all part of that supreme cosmic consciousness, we have to obtain that through Christ consciousness, and we're gonna get into that a little later. Everyone knows, if you into truth, if you into the Bible, if you into just the knowledge of self, if you into God, the universe, everyone knows that the Most High is omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent. So omni literally means all, every kind, and abundance. So all of us have an abundance of this supreme cosmic consciousness. Omniscient means to know everything. Omnipotent means to power everything. And omnipresent means to be present through all things. The Most High, or this supreme cosmic consciousness, this consciousness supreme, wanted to experience itself. So it expanded itself and permeated itself through all forms of creation to know its experiences and get a deeper understanding, overstanding, and understanding of them. Every single thing, every thought that the Most High had, every thought that its consciousness had, it made itself manifest. And the only way a thought can actually come into being is that it has to be inside of a consciousness. It has to come from a consciousness. So think about this pen being consciousness. This consciousness had a thought to write. So this consciousness expanded itself to write, right? This writing is an extension of this pen. This writing, or this emanation, or this permeation, is an extension of this pen. So consciousness literally is me, literally is you, literally is the plants, literally is the animals, literally is the fruits, literally is everything that has life, everything that has a thought form, everything that has a vibrational frequency that can be measured. It's consciousness, right? So a few days ago, I had a dream, my astral experience, because the dream world is just the fourth dimension, is the astral world. Dreams are literally real, you know what I'm saying? They're real experiences. Most of us have been programmed to think that dreams are just something that's made up, when it's not, because the mind is all, and all is the mind. So when you having dreams, they're literally real experiences. So I had this dream where me, this brother, and his children were all sitting there at the table and we were eating, right? We were having dinner. And this brother asked his child a question, and his child answered him. And I was just sitting there in the dream, I was just sitting there like, man, you just asked yourself a question, bro. Like, you asked your son, but you really just asked yourself a question. You dig what I'm saying? So us being here, us being present in this now, in this moment, we are literally teaching the Most High, helping the Most High to remember itself, because we are part of that consciousness that wanted to experience itself. We are the experience. And the more knowledge we gain, the more we experience, we take that back to the spiritual realms and we download it back into the collective conscious mind of the supreme cosmic consciousness. Another example of us being consciousness is how Brother Mashiach, or the Messiah, descended in body, not in consciousness, because when Brother Mashiach came down here, his mind was already excelled. It's like all the other ascended masters like Buddha, Krishna, Quetzalcoatl, and they were already at a higher state of consciousness, way more spiritually and mentally advanced than other people. So the Messiah descended here to show us the way, the truth, and the light, right? John chapter 14 verse 6, and it says, I am the way, the truth, and the light. What is the way? A way could be an actual way, a road. A way could be a way of thinking. A way could be a way of feeling, and a way could be a way of doing. That stems back into something I was looking over in the book of remembrance of Melchizedek. In the book of remembrance of Melchizedek, it talks about Mozart, or Brother Mashiach, or the Messiah, using the 4 orders of creation. In the book of remembrance of Melchizedek, chapter 4, verse 60, it says, and Mozart, or the Messiah, prefers to view the meaning of the fingers of the covenant tablet to represent the 4 orders of creation. And this is because of the covenant he made with his father concerning the structure and function of creation. And the orders of creation are central for him in accomplishing the fulfillment of his vision, to be the messenger of salvation and the prince of righteousness that leads to redemption. So these 4 orders, he basically used his hands. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know having knowledge of self helps you to understand yourself, not only yourself, but everything else in creation and everything else in existence. Knowing yourself, knowing thyself, to know how everything else works. Back in ancient times, the ancients used their hands, and they used their hands to teach themselves simple things. So in the book of remembrance of Melchizedek, the 4 orders of creation, which is what I say is what I feel, and what I do is what I be. Right? What I say is what I feel, and what I do is what I be. Those are the 4 orders of creation. So whatever I say is what I feel. But in order for you to feel it, it has to be a thought coming from the consciousness, the subconscious mind, right? It has to come from a consciousness. It had to come from your consciousness, which is a permeation of the supreme cosmic consciousness. So whatever you say is what you feel. Whatever you do is what you be. So if you're constantly saying that, oh, I ain't this and I ain't that, you feel that on the inside, and that's what you're gonna be, because we are electromagnetic, bioluminescent, instrumental beings that permeate and attract everything that we push out, because we are energy, vibration, and frequency. So anything that we say, it literally manifests, especially in this day and age that we're in right now, because the energy is so high on this planet and in this realm. So if I say something, it's likely to manifest like that. If I think something, it's likely to manifest like that. If I permeate low vibrational energy and frequencies and low vibes of anger and fear, of lust and things of that nature, is likely to manifest like that. But if I permeate nothing but love, peace, light, unity, prosperity, abundance, it's gonna manifest like that. John 14:16 also says that we are the truth. So what is the truth? The truth is facts, right? The truth is to know, or consciousness, right? We are the way, the truth, and the life. The life is what? A living being, a living consciousness, or a living soul, or a living spirit. The way is to have the way and knowledge and thinking and feeling of the Most High through Christ consciousness. The truth is having the truth, the facts, the knowledge, and the consciousness of the truth through the Christ consciousness. And the life is having the light and the life, or the living spirit, or the living being, or the living soul, or the living consciousness of the Christ consciousness. Let's keep going. And no man cometh unto the Father but by me. So no man cometh. What does cometh mean? Cometh means to come into being. When you break down the word being, I like to break down these English Phoenician words, because they really hold way more meaning than people think. Like, these words are spells, you know what I'm saying? That's why they call it spelling. So these words are spells, and when you begin to break them down, not for what the dictionary and what people say, they use your God concept, use your big beautiful brain that the Most High bestowed upon you to break down this knowledge, because it's already within you. You can break it down in 50 million different trillion ways than the oppressors can, because it came from you first. Nothing the oppressors made is original. Everything came and emanated from us, from the supreme cosmic consciousness. And when you break down the word being, being means to be in God. Being, be in God. Cometh also means to arise, or arise in Christ consciousness. We truly rise in the fact, in the knowing, and the awareness that we are truly all gods and goddesses. Psalms 82:6 did not say ye are God. So we are literally many Most Highs. We are microcosms of that macrocosm. That's why we have to ascend into Christ consciousness to experience and truly know the face of the Most High, to know what the Most High truly is, to know the face of God, which is you and me and her and him and him and him. We all collectively make up that macrocosm. We all collectively make up that macrocosm, that big Most High, that supreme cosmic consciousness, as microcosms, as smaller cosmic consciousness, as smaller cosmos, as smaller gods and goddesses. We are literally microcosms of the macrocosm. micro, smaller cosmic consciousness or micro, smaller cosmo consciousness of the macro cosmos cosmic consciousness, the supreme cosmic consciousness. If you look inside the human body, like I said, if you know thyself, if you start to study the anatomy and physiology of your own self, of your melanin, of you, of where your mind works, certain shapes and structures inside the human vessel in conjunction to certain shapes and structures outside in our creation, it's the same shape. You look at a walnut, it's the same shape, it's the same structure as your brain. Walnut, microcosm, your brain, macrocosm. You look at the swirl on the top of your head, your 9 ether hair, your 9 ether antennas look like a galaxy. Microcosm, galaxy, macrocosm. Even if you go like this in your hand, it's a swirl. Microcosm, galaxy, macrocosm. We have to truly start understanding what and who we truly are. So the more and more you feed your soul, the more you feed your spirit, the more and more you feed your body, and the more and more you feed your vessel. Light codes, high vibrational frequencies, high vibrational energies. You ground, you go tap in with Mother Nature, you go tap in with Mother Earth, you go tap in with the trees, you go talk to the trees like they really can hear you and meet them where they at. Talk to the animals, talk to the plants, talk to the bug, hug the tree, talk to them like they really right there and can talk to you, because they can understand, overstand, and understand everything that you're saying, because word you're speaking is its vibration. That's why they call your vocal cords your vocal cords. Everything in the human body is named after an instrumental or instrument. That's why I said we're a bioluminescent, bioelectromagnetic instrumental beings, musical being, because when you use your vocal cords, it's just like playing a chord on the piano, plucking a string on the guitar. When you speak out of these vocal cords in your throat, they're literally vibrating and going like this to make different vibrations and make different frequencies. So me saying the word, me saying something out of love, let's say I say I love you to a tree. The tree may not understand I love you, but it understands that sincerity of vibrational frequency that's being emanated from this battery-like vehicle and pushed onto it. So you go out there and you talk to these trees, and you talk and you eat high vibrational foods like plants and vegetables and fruits, because those contain light code frequencies that's been cooked into it by the sun, which contains knowledge, because light holds knowledge. It's been cooked into it by the sun, and you can be able to expand your consciousness, because one of the most ancient things in this realm, in this planet, on Earth, is the plants, is the plant life. And when you eat these plants, which I really don't call it eat it, I like to call it energy transmutation, because that's all it is. We're taking the energy that's already in a third density form and transmuting it and putting it back into this energetic body to feed the soul, or to feed the spirit, the light code knowledge and frequency of this cosmic knowledge back into us, so we can remember. I'm gonna get to that remember too. It says, no man cometh through the Father but by me. When you look up the Strong's Concordance of the word by, the transliteration of the word by means dia. In Spanish, dia means day. Day is sun. Sun ties to your neuromelanin, and your melanin is literally condensed sunlight. But I'm saying all that to say this: we have to remember who we are, and to remember who we are, we have to remember the proper culture, the proper foods, and the proper knowledge that is already within us, that's been stripped from us. They made us think that we don't have it anymore, when it's truly all within us. All we have to do is remember it. Think about it like this: you was a member at Planet Fitness, right? And you go to Planet Fitness and you work out every day and you get it in. Then you stop going. You stop going because you've been sidetracked by other worldly things, other materialistic things. Going to the club, drinking, smoking, doing lustful, sexual, improprietous things, fighting, degrading our women, degrading our men, degrading our people, belittling our children, our brothers and sisters out here. Now, you want to get back into the gym because you want to get your hood back. You want to get that about you back, right? So now you have to go back to Planet Fitness and you have to remember. You have to remember yourself. That's the same thing we have to do. We have to go sign back up into the knowledge that's already within our deoxyribosytheric acid and remember it by way of light code frequency foods, high vibes, our spiritual practices, because we are a spiritual people. Tapping in with Mother Nature, tapping in with the animals, just being holistic. A word I like to throw around a lot that I created, holisticism. I don't know if that's a real word, but it just came to me one day when I was talking to a sister, and I'm like, dang, we some holistic people. We call that holisticism. Holisticism. Because we are spiritual, like holisticistic people. So we have to take those energies, take these high vibrational energies that's sitting there waiting for us outside in nature, in this physical three-dimensional materialistic realm, and within us. And we have to remember or re-sign up and remember and re-download all this knowledge that's already within us, because that stimulates the memory that's within every 150 trillion cells that you have, because cells hold memory. Each cell holds a protein envelope, and inside that protein envelope you have a DNA molecule made up of amino acids, which they call protein. Proteins is just truly complex amino acids, and us being holistic, we don't need complex amino acids, we need simple amino acids. And these amino acids, your body naturally produces some of them, and Mother Nature produces the rest through the fruits and the vegetables that we are truly supposed to be consuming. So if you want to expand your consciousness, you want to expand your soul and remember who you truly are, get into these books that they tell you are wicked and demonized. Get into the right foods, right fruits, and right vegetables that they tell you don't get no protein from. Anything that the elites, anything that the oppressors, anything that this anti-Christ consciousness tells you, you want to do the opposite. Because they trying to keep us down. They trying to keep us on this low vibrational state. They trying to keep us in our root chakra. They trying to keep us in that anti-Christ consciousness. I hope that helps some of y'all today. I hope y'all receive some downloads for this. This is my first video. I usually do TikToks, you know what I'm saying? Because TikToks was easier for me to just get out and just help me get back into the feng shui of making videos and get back to the ebb and flow, the serene ebb and flow of making videos. Because I was a YouTuber at one point, and I was dropping like 3, 4, 5 videos a day, 15 minutes long, 20, 30 minutes long. You know what I'm saying? It was just about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like these rappers, they just make video or make songs about nothing. Just pushing all type of low vibrations everywhere. And that's how I was. And I got to the point where I ain't want to do that no more. You know what I'm saying? So I stepped away from all this making videos and all that for a very long time. I made YouTube videos for like 4 years straight. I stepped out of that, and for the next 2-3 years, I was on this awakened, enlightened path. And now it's to the point where I have to get back into this mojo, you know what I'm saying? Get back into that energy of pushing this knowledge back out, uplift our people in their consciousness and expand their consciousness and expand their mind back to the supreme cosmic consciousness through that Christ consciousness, that Christos consciousness, that anointed consciousness, because it's there, you know what I'm saying? It's just sitting up there in my mind. And sometimes, some days I be having a whole lot up in there, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that that's bad, but I be having a whole lot up in there, and I be needing to, you know what I'm saying, clear that hard drive, clear that consciousness hard drive, so I can take in more. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it's leaving, not saying that the knowledge that I'm putting out is leaving my mind, but it's putting it into a file, and that file is getting put on the shelf. And then once I do that, by putting out these videos, I can then go back and pull out that file that's sitting on the shelf and then read, you know what I'm saying, in my mind and through these videos. So I hope this video helped some of y'all today. Hope it helped expand y'all consciousness. Y'all got any questions, you know what I'm saying, anything y'all gotta say, just put it in the comment section. I love y'all, family. I sincerely do, from the bottom and the top of my heart. I see y'all. Y'all are consciousness. We are consciousness. And we, all right, man, you go outside in a second. It's my dog, man. My brother, his name Aki. I'm Kalel, this is Aki. You know what I'm saying? But I love y'all. I see you. Look, you want to get in the camera. All praise to the Most High Supreme Cosmic Consciousness. I am that I am. I shall be what I shall be. The Most High that lives through me and you. I feel y'all. I see y'all. We all one. This is Kalel, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.